In 2017, a study found that 3 times more men were diagnosed with autism than women. There are various potential reasons for the gender discrepancy, including issues with the diagnostic process.
Many clinicians are overworked and have limited access to the correct training resources appropriate to them. In the field of autism, it's vital that you keep yourself up to date as we're constantly changing what we understand. When you're seeking a diagnosis, as I was a few years ago, it's very terrifying to think that you might leave with incorrect diagnosis. When I sought mine, I was very fortunate to get the correct diagnosis and to get it quickly and efficiently from an experienced clinician. This brought me out of a mental health breakdown where I was struggling with my self-identity. For many, this isn't the case, and they remain in that crisis and not getting the adequate support that they need.
To help change this, the National Autistic Society developed a module with funding support from the Pears Foundation to help clinicians in this area.
For me, when we got the funding to create this vital resource, I was overwhelmed with the mission and yet absolute ecstatic at the opportunity to try and change the world.
A recommendation led the charity to Little Man Project, a specialist in the development of charity e-learning. Together, they created the Women and Girls on the Autism Spectrum online module. This would go on to have a positive impact on the lives of thousands of people across the UK. The module was launched in March 2018 and was free for the first year thanks to Pears Foundation. Expectations were high, and the module had a waiting list of 3,947 pre-launch. Within 6 months, over 8,000 people enrolled on the module. After 12 months, this increased to 14,000, 75% of which were professionals. After launch, online users praised the module, with some sharing their experiences and positive views on Twitter. The National Autistic Society completed a rigorous programme of feedback and evaluation throughout the first year. This provided vital insight into the success of the module and included both statistical and reflective evidence.
It has helped me to detect and analyse in detail the characteristics of the woman's profile.
My daughter is autistic. It's helped my relationship with her to become stronger, and it's helped me to educate those around me.
Definitely improved my confidence, particularly in sticking my neck out with Cam's colleagues who are trying to attribute the issues to mental health difficulties.
I'm much more aware of the subtleties and the autistic characteristics, and I'm more alert to looking for these in all situations, not just clinical.
This has helped me gain the trust of girls I support.
88% of learners said it met their objectives. 93% said they believed the resource gave them new information and knowledge. 59% of learners said it gave them new skills. 43% said it would change their behaviours. 80% said they'd be able to apply their learning to their work. This raised to 90% among professionals involved in diagnosis. 20% reported diagnosing more females as a result of completing the module.
We work with some amazing charities every day, but this project was particularly special. Knowing that we played a part in creating something that will change the lives of so many people for the better was a huge privilege. Finding out the diverse community enjoyed the module and found it beneficial was humbling. The team at Little Man Project are incredibly proud of this module, and for me personally, it will be one of the highlights of my career.
We realised from our very first meeting with Little Man Project that we very much share the same values and enthusiasm about what we do. Working alongside them from the very beginning of our development phase has been so helpful, meaning that we had a better understanding of what could be done with the module and the content needed. We all agreed that this module was only the beginning of a great working relationship between us.
Women and Girls on the Autism Spectrum, an inspiring example of what happens when experts from their respective fields work together for a shared vision.